Gerald, who's your MVP?
Matthew Stafford.
Okay.
It's like he's second in the league in yards. He leads in TDs, leads in yards per game. This is what matters the most.
I know. I just have to add a little.
The Patriots
Add a little,
had the worst strength of schedule all year. Drake Maye didn't face no top 10 defenses. Matthew Stafford faced 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's separate them right there. And my numbers was better, and I faced tougher defenses. And Matthew Stafford, man, had 2 bad games. He had 2 bad games. He's the MVP.
I think if you're looking at is him or Drake Maye, they got the same amount of interceptions, but he got 15 more touchdown passes than Drake Maye. Like, what we talking about? Like, I was better than you.
Versus tougher.
I was better than you, bro. You feel me?
But if we were looking
versus tougher competition.
Right.
He played 5 top 10 defenses.
Yeah.
I got 15 more touchdown passes than you. I was better than you, bro. Like,
But it's not just about stats. Lamar Jackson had better stats last year than Josh Allen. Josh Allen.
so what is it about wins? You got 3 losses, we got 4.
No, it's
Sometimes
2.
I don't
2
know
games
what it's
clear.
about.
2 games clear.
Yeah, but who
England.
played who?
Come
who
on
did
now.
what versus
Who the
those
Super Bowl
teams?
favorites, Skip? The Patriots
No.
or the Rams?
Seattle's a favorite, I think, right now.
Seattle.
Right?
I mean, but out of the Patriots and the Rams,
Wait a minute.
who next?
Rams.
The Rams. All right,
Yeah.
so come on, man. What are we talking about?
Who do you got, Coach?
Yeah, I'm with Stafford too, man. What he did this year is this is an all-time great season. The numbers that he
amazing.
put up, he's been playing some really good football. I don't want to discredit Drake Maye though. That's the biggest issue I have with all of this. Is looking at it online. It's almost like we're pitting both guys against each other. And I know one's in year 17, the other's in year 2, but it could go either way in the sense of how these voters view this. I think there is going to be, it's human error with this. There's going to be some, it's not like there's a system put in place. Some people are going to look at Drake Maye as the better MVP candidate. Some people are going to look at Matthew Stafford, and you can make an argument for both. I agree with that, but I do think Stafford slightly edges Drake Maye in this because of that, the strength of schedule, who he's played, what he's done against those teams,
really
and just
is
the
kinda hard
level
to
that
make
he's produced all season long. What'd you say, Keith?
Kind of hard to make an argument for Drake Maye. What would you
Well,
say?
if you look at analytics,
What would you say, Skip?
So,
If 15 extra touchdown passes don't matter?
stuck in my throat.
go ahead, Skip.
What's up, Skip?
It's all the smoke I just shoved up his.
It was. I need to go to rehab after all that smoke.
My bad, Skip.
Look,
Shit.
Matthew Stafford is the runaway betting favorite, and he will win this, and he should not win this. Drake Maye should win this because Drake Maye did lead the league by far, runaway runaway in QBR. He led the league by far in completion percentage at 72%. And his team went 14-3, and Matt Stafford's team, albeit against a tougher schedule, went 12-5. So what do you always drive into my brain, if not into my soul, about Sean McVay? Oh, it's automatic. Plug any quarterback in there. It's boom, boom, boom. It's fireworks. It's touchdowns.
It ain't his fault
It's
he got plugged
Sean McVay, right? Okay,
ain't
so
Stafford's fault he
here,
got
I'll
plugged
throw
in.
a quick stat at you. Devontae led the league in touchdown catches with 14. Guess how long each of those touchdown passes averaged per yard?
1 yard.
No, 8.6. It's like nothing. So JSN had 10 touchdown catches, which is pretty good. They averaged 25 yards per touchdown catch. It's just Sean McVay, plug him in. And look, if you want to go career achievement for Matt Stafford, I honor that. I drop down and genuflect before Matt Stafford's career achievement because he deserves something for all that he's accomplished in this league, including having won a Super Bowl. But I'm looking at these games against Seattle at home, at SoFi. They survived 21-19 because Matt Stafford went 15 of 28, barely 50%, for 130 yards against your arch rival Seattle. 130 yards, had a QBR of 46 below average in that game. At Seattle, he threw a party up there as both quarterbacks went back and forth in a big shootout that Seattle finally won 38-37. But I can't remember who was on the show. Somebody, it may have been you, kept pointing out the Rams had the ball 3 times in the fourth quarter and really didn't move the ball when they needed.
When you said it was Stafford's fault,
Yeah.
that was TJ.
Was it TJ?
Yeah.
TJ. Okay. He was really blaming Stafford because they did have the ball. They did one of the possessions with a 48-yard field goal, which he missed. But the point is, at Atlanta on Monday Night Football, as you did allude to, Kenzie, he was horrible in that game. He had 3 turnovers, and if you watch the game, which I did watch the game, with 21 seconds left, they had a last at-bat. And that kid, Xavier Smith, broke. Did you happen to watch this game? I don't know if you watched it, but Xavier Smith broke wide open for a deep touchdown. Matt Stafford missed him by about 8 yards. It was horrible. He just lost it. He had a bad game.
That made him not the MVP.
He missed the throw.
Okay. All right. He missed it. It was a clutch throw to win that game.
I think Stafford thought, though, he was going to go more to the corner because you could see him. Anyways,
but
he
was
missed. You got
wide open.
Okay.
And that kid can flat fly.
Yeah.
So that's going to win the game if you make that throw.
Okay.
And then just for the record, at Carolina, I know they're going back there now, but at Carolina, Matt Stafford was 2 touchdowns with 2 interceptions and had a QBR of 25 in that game. And you're giving me MVP? I'm not a big Drake Maye guy, but every time I'm like anti. He comes through. All year long, all he did was do what he had to do, complete 72% of his passes and lead them to a 14-3 record.
But you know what he
That's not
didn't do?
what
You know what he
Stafford-
didn't do? And it's the reason that he's not the number 1 seed. You didn't beat the damn Raiders. All right?
You
ain't beat the
started
Raiders.
it off. That
Yeah,
started
you
off.
started
the
off
year.
by not beating the
All right.
Raiders,
Yep.
and now you're the number 2 seed.
Okay.
And they gave up a lead versus Buffalo
They did.
at home.
Okay.
What?
But
So the QBR makes it an MVP?
The
Well, I
QBR,
mean, it's
we
just-
already proved that the
but
QBR
he's
don't
runaway. He's
that
just
don't
runaway
completion
QBR
percentage
champ.
and
Okay.
QBR don't lead to win.
Who's your-
because Shador
Shador
just had
just
a
got
QBR
11.
of 11 and he won. You know what I'm saying? So who cares?
Wait, who's your defensive player of the year?
I don't know my
Miles
defensive
Garrett.
player.
Yeah,
Gosh,
defensive
by
player.
far.
Right.
Yeah,
by far, right? I guarantee he don't have the most QB hits. He probably don't have the highest win
Zach
percentage
Allen
in
got that.
pass rush. And Zach Allen got the most QB hits.
I know,
but he
but
got
he-
23 sacks.
Got the most
Who
sacks.
cares about the QBR? What do we
Yeah.
like?
Okay, who's the best defensive pass rusher in football? Who would you want to start your franchise with?
Miles
Miles
Garrett.
Garrett.
Thank you.
So
Who
who
do
are
you
you
want to
taking
start your
right now?
franchise
Matthew
with?
Stafford or Drake May?
Well, Matt Stafford's he's about to go over the hill.
If you want to go win the Super
Yeah.
Bowl right now, which quarterback you taking?
Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford.
With the same roster, the same weapons.
If it was a little bit closer, I'd feel your argument. If it was like 47 touchdowns and 42, he got 15 more touchdowns than bro.
Versus
come
five
on, man.
top 10
and Sean
defenses.
McVay.
But that's
Not
just,
his
that's
fault.
just passing
To your
touchdowns.
point,
It's like video game
on
offense.
those short touchdown passes, and I keep seeing this argument about 13 of them are from the 1 yard line.
Well, they were.
It gets
That's
tougher
a
down
skill.
there. It's tougher down there. You would think, it's easier to just hand it off, right? Let's
It's
just run the
Sean
football 4
McVay
times.
with matchup.
A lot of those
It's
are
just
RPOs.
matchup.
No.
It's
Yeah, but a lot of those are
I'm just
RPOs.
using your
It's a
argument
run, I
back
have
to
a
you.
fade to Devontae if I
It's
want
a
it.
skill, bro.
You got to be quicker down to the
That
red
ain't
zone
his
by the goal
fault.
line.
it's
yeah.
brains.
That's like
Accuracy
saying, well,
goes
Drake
up,
Maye
the
only
window.
having a good year because he got
that's
McDaniels.
We're just
He got a
different.
damn good OC his damn
That's
self.
what Tay do. He did it with Aaron Rodgers too.
Drake Maye got
In
a
the
damn
red-
good
he
OC
good in the
himself.
red zone.
Yeah. And I truly believe that Stafford, I know the arguments, who has a better roster, who has better weapons? Sure, Stafford does, but Stafford elevates the play of those guys. Devontae Adams has 14 touchdowns in 14 games. His last 31 games combined, 16 touchdowns.
Is
So
Puka a product of Matt Stafford?
I think, you could argue that, Puka was a 5th-round pick. He
I know,
was,
but-
and he didn't have a high grade
don't
coming
know.
out of college.
Every time I
don't-
look at him, I
don't
say
know.
that he's really good.
Agreed,
Like,
but I don't know if he has the same success
uncoverable.
if he's not with a quarterback like Matthew Stafford. He brings the most out of those guys. Cooper Kupp was a
I
Triple
love
Crown
Cooper
winner with
Kupp,
Matthew
but
Stafford.
he don't look the same without.
No.
Yeah, he was a Triple Crown
I'm telling
winner.
you, bro, it's
I'm just
And
saying.
again, I want that to be
Yeah,
clear, though. This is
that's
no
fair.
knock on Drake Maye, Skip. I agree. He had a hell of a season. He's going to be a good quarterback for a long time. Him and McDaniels are going to feed families. They're going to do a lot of good things. Vrabel, too. And he has a lot of upside, and he did a lot of good things this year. I just think Matthew Stafford slightly edges him in the MVP race
Yeah.
because of
Yeah, and we can't go.
Difficulty, what he did, the
We're talking about quarterbacks, man.
Right.
So the one thing with quarterbacks, if I'm going to look at one stat, it's not going to be QBR. I'm sorry, Skip. But if I'm going to look at one stat with quarterbacks, what stat is you going to look at?
yards, touchdowns.
That ain't one. That's more than one. Just if you looked at one stat, are we comparing these quarterbacks?
touchdowns.
Touchdowns. So what are we talking about? He got 15 more passing touchdowns than bro.
You gonna look
But
at that?
Drake Maye
You
did
gonna
have
look
4
at
rushing
touchdown,
touchdowns.
interception
Stafford had
And his
ratio.
rushing touchdowns. I still
35.
got 11 more touchdowns than you, bro.
Yeah.
What we talking about?
What
Like,
if you
that's not-
put Drake Maye and Sean McVay's offense
Then
this
Drake
year?
Maye might be the MVP.
Okay, thank you.
But he's not in Sean McVay offense. He's
We
in
can't do
McDaniels
that.
offense.
What if you put Josh Allen with Andy Reid?
What is-
He'll
what did
probably
Mike Tomlin
2-3
say?
tips right
If
now.
What if you
If
put
my
Bo?
aunt
What if you
had
put
nuts,
Bo with
it would
Sean
be my
McVay?
uncle.
That's what I'm
He'd be the
saying.
fucking MVP. You feel me?
Oh, he would.
Yes, he would. Oh,
He'd-
man,
he'd be-
listen, man. Listen. Hey, you think Baker came? Why you think Baker jumped off the plane and dropped 30? Look,
did.
that's
Yeah.
Sean Cook. Sean gonna do this shit. You just do what the fuck I tell you to do.
Man, we can't just act like it's Sean McVay, man.
It is.
Matty been putting up buckets for a long
Yeah.
time, man.
Yeah.
It's Sean McVay. Listen,
All right.
He's all McVay?
Nah,
No.
but when you put
No, the
a guy like
yeah,
Stafford
yeah.
with McVay,
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna be 47 touchdowns
Yeah.
and Super Bowl championships and shit like what we're seeing right now. Telling you.
All right, guys.
It's what it is.
65% of the chat says it's Stafford. I'm also going with Stafford, and I think he deserves it. He said 17
Shocking.
years in the NFL. No hate to Drake Maye, also an absolute stud. But we are going to call it a day on that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you back here tomorrow, right after the basketball show.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.